host, your girl Tariana. How's it going today? Happy Wednesday. I had to find a good spot so I could get some good lighting today. I got on this shirt, sleeveless shirt. I got it from Ross. Super cute. I think I've worn it already in one of my videos. But yeah, I got it from Ross. I love me some Ross, okay? Sorry, we're getting distracted. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Today's topic at hand is FOMO. I wanted to talk about the fear of missing out and how it could get in the way of us fulfilling our dreams and living out the things we want to do. And it's just like, for me, I never had FOMO, but I did used to always be scared to step out on faith. And I think that's the correlation between the fear and having faith. You know what I'm saying? If you're not faithful, then you must be fearful. Like, that's the alternative, right? Could it be? Potentially. So how do you create yourself in a way that you're able to live on faith? And it's just by practicing your faith every day, believing and trusting every day that things are going to work out in your favor. Even when it seems like everything possible is going wrong, right? You're not getting scared at the drop of a dime. You're observing, you're looking, you're calculating things better, just so you can get through each day, each phase better and better, you know? Kind of like how a video game goes, right? There's levels that you have to surpass to complete the game. So if you just kind of look at life through that type of lens, then it helps you navigate your day-to-day life. It's like, okay, I ran out of groceries. How much money do I have to spend to get groceries? What am I gonna buy? And how long this is gonna last me, you know? Just those type of things, thinking about things in that type of sense, you know? I also wanted to touch on being able to forgive yourself when you make a mistake, you know? We are not perfect, and we are not machines, you know? Even machines make mistakes. So that just goes to show how imperfect we are. And in a perfect world, there would be no such thing as a mistake, or things wouldn't go wrong. But that's not ideal, you know? We can't control everything that goes wrong. Just like a natural disaster, you know? Those are kind of unpredictable. Like, we can prepare for them, we can take precautions, but that doesn't mean it's not gonna come. That doesn't mean it's not gonna hit us. So I'm just thinking about, like, how I can make myself better every day, you know what I'm saying? And forgive myself when I do make a mistake. And also practicing, once again, having a faithful attitude every day, you know? It's not easy, but it's manageable. And I think when you start to appreciate things like sunlight, like the way the sun is shining on my face right now, like, that is God's creation. And so it helps you just embrace every day, right? It helps you be mindful of every day. It helps you take care of yourself better every day, you know? Even when you might not feel the best, right? Just going outside, sitting, breathing fresh air might make a difference. You never know. Try it sometime. I love getting fresh air. But yeah, you gotta be able to own things and not feel ashamed about it. And just live through your truth. Be happy with your truth. Not to say that you have to, like, condone the things that have been wrong for you, but, you know, it's like you're an overcomer. You didn't know those things were going to happen. You didn't know you were going to go through half the things you've done, but you've overcame them. You lived through them. You learned what to do and what not to do, and you learned how to prosper. You learned how to persevere. So don't be ashamed at the mistakes that you made. Don't be ashamed that you even might have been scared at times to jump out on faith. But, you know, those are honest emotions. It's okay to be honest with yourself, and don't be ashamed of that. I also wanted to talk about how to live through your passions. I think a lot of us are gifted, and we all have talents, right? Whether it could be as singing, cooking, dancing, being a mathematician, you know, everybody has just something that they're super good at. I believe naturally, you know, even if you're a smart businessman or woman, you know, that's a skill. Not everybody is able to be an entrepreneur. So just knowing things about yourself and helping yourself, like, practice every single day is important. Even when you feel like it's not worth it, trust me, it is. And you're going to be so happy when you get to that completed portion of that. You're going to be like, wow, I can't believe I wanted to quit. Like, why did I even want to quit, right? But it was just because you were scared. You had fear. And that's why I love to just rely on the Holy Spirit, the higher power, a higher presence, because energy is powerful. Energy is so powerful. Like, they keep trying to duplicate it, right? We keep hearing about all these things that affect global warming and technology trying to replace people's jobs and AI, people keep trying to recreate energy. And honestly, I don't think they've been that very successful, because look at the state of the world right now. It's kind of a shit show, but hey, who am I? But I'm just saying, like, energy is so strong that we have to be mindful of how we use it every single day, even within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? One little thing can set off a whole thing of other things, like just a ripple effect, right? That's why you have to just reserve your energy, protect yourself. When you feel tired, just rest. Don't force yourself to complete something. You'll finish it later. Take a break. When you're hungry, feed yourself. Don't wait to eat. Or if you can't, like, make yourself a meal, get you a snack or something. Get you some apple juice, a drink with some sugar in it, so that you can have higher blood sugar, because when you don't eat, your blood sugar lowers, and that's a whole nother topic. But I'm just saying, so like, when you need to rest, when you need to eat, when you feel like you need to go take a break and travel, just do it. Don't wait. Don't be scared. Don't have FOMO, okay? Because you're not going to regret it. You're not going to regret stepping out on faith and doing what you feel the need to do in those moments of uncertainty. Choosing for yourself is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing to choose for yourself. Imagine if you were in jail. You couldn't pick what you wanted to eat. You would have to sleep in a bed you didn't want to sleep on, wear clothes you didn't want to have to sleep on. Like, we don't realize how much freedom we have until it's taken away from us. So take advantage. Take advantage of your freedom. Utilize your free will in the best way possible. And I promise you will get a return. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things I feel like I have missed out on, and sometimes it makes me sad, right? I feel like, dang, why didn't this work out for me? Why didn't that work out for me? And then I feel like God just reminds me that it probably just wasn't meant for me. It just wasn't meant for me. It wasn't supposed to happen for me in that moment. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. But as long as you make peace with it and don't hold on to it, don't feel like, oh, I didn't deserve it, or I'm not worthy. Don't speak negative about yourself when things don't go right. Don't make it seem like you're not doing what you should be doing. You're not doing a good job. That doesn't mean you're not doing a good job. It just means that it was just something that wasn't for you, or it could be getting delayed. You know what I'm saying? It could be happening months from now instead of right now. So just gotta turn your perspective around. When you start to feel a little negative, just think about, like, oh man, I'm really blessed in this moment. Like, I hear birds, I see trees, I can feel things. I have a smile, like, I can laugh. Like, just know that you are so loved by God. And He is happy when you're happy. He's happy when you're jumping out on faith and taking those risks and not being scared. He's happy when you're trying. Sorry, my little battery's getting low on my tablet. But yes, I gotta go. I have to get ready for the rest of my day. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I can't wait to just continue to connect with you guys. So far it's been a beautiful journey. I'm a little bit shy, but something tells me I won't be for long. So keep holding on to your faith, and don't let anyone get in the way of it. I love you guys. Peace out, and I will talk to you on Friday.